Sorry, yeah.
Huh?
Sorry, yeah.
You don't want a tea?
No, I'll get in a minute.
You don't want a tea I've made you?
No, I'll get in a minute.
I've made you a tea and you're refusing to take the tea.
Oh yeah, I'll get in a
Then
second.
all these videos, all you do is moan I don't make you a cup of tea.
So hello and good afternoon and welcome back to our Wanderers Wednesday catch up with where we're at with our conversion. It's a bit different this week, isn't it?
It is a bit different.
How's it different then?
Because we're not on the drive.
We're not on the drive, we're away.
Hundreds of miles away from our house.
Well, not hundreds, about 150 miles away.
Well, that's hundreds.
We're in North Wales. It's a beautiful sunny day, which is why we decided to sit outside to record this update on our vlog. Chel's got herself a nice cup of tea. I haven't got one of these usual. No, it's fine.
Hold that.
No, I don't want it. So we've been away for a couple of 3 nights. Oh, thanks very much. I made that myself. Been away for 3 nights now, and our kind of first few nights in this van.
Yeah, first trip. So we made the decision to make the most of my time off. Obviously I'm a teacher, so I only get a certain amount of weeks.
Only get 16 months off a year.
But you have to use them when you've got them. There's no flexibility in that. So yeah, we decided we'd just go for it. Yeah. So what did we do before we left?
A bit of not a mad panic, but we rushed to get bits done. So we made like a temporary gauge to check the water level, so we can see how we get on with the fresh water. We bodged together the waste a little bit, so we can use the sink and not pour out wastewater all over the van. We built a temporary bathroom with some insulation
and a duvet cover with some magnetic hooks.
We bought some plastic boxes, so there's stuff everywhere because we haven't actually really got any storage at the moment because I haven't built any storage, which is, it's okay because I've got stuff piled up in the kitchen and stuff piled up here, and it's fine, but it's not ideal. But we'll get there.
It feels a bit sort of overwhelming when you're in here because there is stuff everywhere. But yeah. The bit over the cab that we built, that was great. I've got 4 boxes up there.
Chel's coats. What's
your peanuts, actually.
1 pack of peanuts.
So it's got like boxes of gin. It's got crisps, peanuts. We've got all our waterproofs up there. The big bag of like dry food like bread and all of that up there. So yeah, that was definitely worth doing. But eventually that'll be like clothes storage and stuff because the food will all go in the kitchen. So it is a bit of a pain trying to make anything at the moment in here.
It's like the old camping days where you have to pack everything away and get it all out again.
Yeah,
nothing to hand in a minute, but that's because we haven't got any drawers built, but we'll get there.
It's fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, another job we did before we came away was to cut the 3rd mattress to make the seats.
Oh, yeah.
Sat on now, comfy.
They're not. Yeah, we've just got like duvet covers at the moment. We haven't got any like proper cushion covers and things.
We're not sure whether they're too high, too deep. We might take a bit off the bottom of them, play around with them a bit. But they're cut to shape anyway, and they're comfy enough. And yeah, so that's worked out okay. Sleeping wise, the beds, we've swapped places on the 2nd night because the van is actually obviously tapers in at the end, so Steve was down there the 1st night, but it is a bit more cramped, so you've moved up maybe a better sleep, and also 2nd night of sleeping somewhere. The mattress is super comfy, but we might try and sleep the other way tonight,
lengthwise,
just spin the mattresses round and see if that makes a difference,
because we might have come up with an idea where we can add a bit more storage. I don't know why we need more storage, just bring less stuff, but
it's good to have everything you need though. Yeah.
Dishwasher doesn't quite fit in.
Yeah.
Washing machine.
So what else we did before we came away? We got the SIM card sorted. So we got that with ID Mobile and put that into the Wi-Fi system we'd bought. Got that all connected up. That was all working, and we've lost power to the unit.
No, we haven't lost power to the unit. The unit won't recognise. It just won't turn on.
Won't turn on. So we've checked all the power to that, and that is, you know, it's getting power, but the unit is not working. So I've contacted the guy. He was trying to arrange to send one to wherever we are, but we don't know where we're going, so that's no help, is it? Really?
We haven't planned
but
anything.
we can wait. We can use the SIM card in our phones anyway, so we can, if we need to see if we can get signal with another provider, it's fine. But actually, where we are now, signal's incredible because we're it's really open and incredible.
One really big plus that we kind of really thought about, but did think about a little bit, was that it's so much easier, nicer drive than driving a motorhome, or our old motorhome anyway. This van, it's so easy. It's narrower, it's better to drive, the gears are easier, the steering's easier.
Doesn't feel as wobbly.
Doesn't rattle. It's easier to get down. Like we're in Wales, so the roads in areas are a bit narrower and a bit more bendy, which is fine, and it's great driving around them. Whereas always a bit of a stress with Marge, weren't it?
Yeah.
With the big butt hanging out.
And all of the car parks we've been to along the way,
easy parking,
have been easy parking. Yeah. It was great park. We went to Shrewsbury.
Yeah.
Really.
Went to Llangollen yesterday.
Yeah, and did
the Pontysilly Aqueduct.
Pontysilly Aqueduct.
However you want to pronounce it.
Yeah. Horseshoe Falls, and now we're on our second night in Lake Bala.
Bala.
Probably Bala.
I thought it was Bala.
Don't know. Anyway,
at the lake.
It was lush. We've just got the train, the little steam train just at the edge of the campsite, and then spent the morning kayaking and had a swim and had a picnic. And
did you have a swim, or did you just go up to your knees?
No, I did full shoulder dip.
Okay, did you swim?
I didn't swim.
So you dipped in the pool, dipped in the lake.
Did you do it?
No, I never said I was going to do it. I just went in the kayak. That was always my plan.
It was my first time going in a cold water lake.
Never waste a kayak session. Never regret it. Never regret kayaking.
Never regret a kayak. So we're just obviously we were with my brother and his wife, and we're Ian and Kerry. They're in their van. It's cup of tea break, bit of a rest, hanging up all the stuff to dry. And actually,
which is one thing that's going really well. The diesel heater on this is amazing. This is only the first time we've put it on, and it's like a bloody oven in here already, isn't it?
It's really warm.
It's really warm. I'll turn it off in a sec.
Yeah. So we just need to dry out feed bags, boots, coats, towels, and stuff whilst we can. So let's get those dry.
Did you get your swim costume out?
My swimming costume's hanging up to dry. Yeah.
Well, only from like there down, because the rest of it stayed dry, didn't it?
I have photo evidence actually. You got video evidence of us in there, so
yeah,
I did go in. It was freezing. That's what happens when you go in a glacial lake that is filled up from water from Mount Snowdon. Okay. So I think this evening we're going to go.
We'll go to the pub for a change.
Go to the pub in the village. In the village we can't pronounce.
Yep.
Actually, it might be Llanchilwellyn or something like that. It's an award-winning pub, so a Camera Real Ale pub. So.
Oh, is it a Real Ale pub?
Real Ale
excellent.
pub.
Have a couple of Coca-Colas in there then.
So we'll go in there. And cooking, the weather has been glorious. I mean, last night was stunning. We sat out. We cooked out on the Caddock.
Yeah, had a fire.
Had a fire.
On the ridiculously expensive barbecue we got drunk and brought at Camp Quirky.
I would say the weather was absolutely stunning yesterday, and we're in an area where loads of planes practice their
saw some
flying.
Tornadoes, and
so we had like air show yesterday.
Whatever the other planes were.
Which was good.
Yeah.
Hurricanes, things like that. I don't know.
I don't know.
They're noisy, and then you get excited because you can hear them.
They're good.
We had a few wing tips and a few.
Yeah, just for us.
Yeah, it's alright. I organised that. So that was really good. So cooking outside and stuff. This morning we had a little blip where you'd put the hot water on to heat up, and I was trying to make a tea and a coffee, and we just lost all power.
We didn't lose all power. We lost the 240 volt power.
Oh, sorry. 230, 240.
Two mains power. Thankfully we've got a spare fuse, but we'll put that in. But we haven't got a spare fuse now, so we've ordered one off Amazon. We're going to collect it from a locker. We're going to head to Anglesey tomorrow, so we've arranged to pick one up, so hopefully
So
that will
we've
have
got
a couple of spares.
So yeah, it perhaps was a bit too much for it to have all of that going at once.
Yeah.
Fridge is working well.
Yeah, which is going good.
So well that yesterday, for some reason, it was -21.
It was -21, but I think it was on Fahrenheit rather than Celsius.
Oh.
So, but I don't quite know how that works, what the comparison is. But yeah, it's too cold.
Yeah, it was too cold.
Which is a nice problem to have, than it not being cold enough.
Yeah.
But apart from that, it's going really well.
No, it's doing all right, and actually, not having like a proper bathroom isn't very nice. But we've got privacy. We've got a little duvet hanging up on some magnetic hooks in the loo. So at least you can have a bit of a wash in private. But there's showers at this campsite, but they're half a kilometre away.
Well, we parked a long way away from it, but it was our choice. We could have parked closer.
It's a good campsite. You can just guy goes just do what you like. Go where you like.
Yeah,
nice.
It's good. So that's where we're at. That's our update.
So we've got a few more days. Bumming around up here.
And when we get back. So I'm not going to do much work on the van for 5 or 6 days or so.
Yeah.
But then we're away when we get back. I think we've got 17 days, is it, before we go away again? Going to a festival. So our list of things to complete are drawers. So we've got some proper organised storage. Bathroom, because the shower tray's done and ready. So hopefully that'll be back when we get home. So we can get that in.
Need to do some ordering of the cladding.
Waste tank. And if we can, then we'll do some storage up there as well. But we'll see.
Yeah, if we can get this bit boxed, like cupboard fronts on these, that would be ideal, because then
not much then. 4, 3, 2, 1. Unbelievable.